Rebbe Shabbos, everyone, Parshas Vayera, Shabbos Chav Cheshvan, the birthday of the Rebbe Rashab, entering his 163rd year. And we spoke years before that in 1953, the Rebbe spoke on Shabbos Chav Cheshvan, Parshas Vayera, the same setup as this year, about the mimer based on the Rebbe Rashab of Hu Oimed Aleim Tachas Eitz Vayachelu, that Avram Avinu stood over the angels and empowered them that they should be able to eat like people. And in 1992, Parshas Vayera, the Rebbe spoke about the famous story of the Rebbe Rashab, as a young child, 4 or 5 years old, came into the Rebbe, the Tzemach Tzedek, crying and asking, why does Hashem reveal himself to Avram and not to all of us? And the Tzemach Tzedek famously answered that when a Yid, a Tzaddik, 99 years old, circumcises himself, is worthy of the revelations of Hashem. And the Rebbe asked in 1992, what's the lesson we could learn from this story? Seemingly the answer means that the revelations of Avram have nothing to do with us, and we know that Torah is a lashon hara, is a lesson. So how can we take a lesson from this? And a very powerful Farbrengen, the Rebbe speaks that the power of the revelation that Avram had in Parshas Vayera, which, like the Orach Chaim says, that says Vayera Elav Havaya, not Vayera Havaya Elav, that God revealed himself to Avram, is that God revealed the entirety, the highest level of Hashem was revealed to Avram. Avram had a revelation at the time after his circumcision that was much higher than any revelation he had before then. And the reason is because when he circumcised himself, he was worthy of that level of revelation. So the question that is that why do we have to have circumcision to have such a high level of revelation? And the idea is because when a person is able to permeate his being, his self, his flesh with Kedusha, that awakens the highest level of revelation. And the Rebbe says that this is true to everyone. Every Yid has the power to permeate his or her space, starting with their home, with their bedroom, with their space of influence, and to bring Kedusha into that place. And when you do that, so you have the highest level of revelation. What the Rebbe Rashab was saying is, why don't we see what we're doing? You know, we live in a world today that's so dark, there's so many questions, so many darkness that's going on, and a person may ask themselves and say that we see there's so much good, so much Kedusha, so much holiness, at the same time we see so much darkness. Why don't we see the revelations? Why can't we see it? And the Tzemach Tzedek says that for that we have to wait to the high level of revelation, the revelation of Mashiach, which Avram Avinu we know had the revelations of Mashiach in his lifetime. But we have to know and be certain that no matter what the situation, how dark it looks outside, we have to know that we're connected Vayera Elav Havaya. We have the highest power of revelation to bring it down into our space. Like the Rebbe spoke in the later years about Machta Eretz Yisrael. Make Eretz Yisrael, make every place that you're in Eretz Yisrael. What does it mean to make every place you are Eretz Yisrael? Wherever you live in the world, is to make it a dir b'tachtonim. Only in this world does a Jew have the choice and the ability to permeate the world and to make this place a dir b'tachtonim, a resting place for God. And this is what we go back to, that Avram Avinu stood over the angels. You know, everyone says, I want to be an angel, or this person's an angel. You know, angels are perfect. We're not perfect. People are not perfect. But you have to remember, the angels wanted to be like us. The Avram Avinu stood over them and gave them the ability to be like a person, that we should be able to go through the world in all its challenges and all its hardships, but we could make a difference in this world. That's something the angels can't do. May Hashem Taki protect us, like the protection of the angels, all Klal Yisrael, our Chayalim and our Chayalot, and those living all over the world, that we should all be Zerchet to be able to Machta Eretz Yisrael, make this place, make the whole world Eretz Yisrael. Like Shlomo Melech says, that the heavens can hold Hashem. But Abayis Hazeh, this place, the Beis HaMikdash, that's where all the light comes out of, and we should see the light of the coming of Mashiach B'Meir. Good Shabbos.